Claire Jones has been in training since before Christmas as she aims to complete this year's London Marathon and raise £2,000 towards the work of the Stroke Association in Britain. But 2 weeks after the marathon, Claire intends to take a more leisurely walk through Canterbury, all of which is in addition to a successful race night that Claire held in Dover earlier on this year.
It was an excellent night, yes. Yeah, we raised £1,080.
On the night?
On the night.
Wow,
yes.
That's fantastic.
So, well, that was, I think it was 700 and something in cash on the night, plus donations from people who wanted to come but couldn't.
Good
and then
grief.
a donation from my husband's business. So
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Good fun?
Yeah, it was excellent. Yeah, and everyone had a really good time, and everyone stayed to the end, so that's always a good sign.
But you're not giving up now, apart from running the London Marathon.
Yeah.
You've got this quite enticing project that you're working on.
My dad is a very keen rambler and walk leader, and he's come up with this idea of doing a river bridge walk in Canterbury, which crosses 36 river bridges without crossing the same one twice.
Goodness me.
Over a period of about 2.5 hours and a distance of about 5.5 miles.
How many bridges?
36. I know, I didn't realise there were that many bridges, and so I'm going to be counting them as we go around.
Yeah, you got a side bet on with your dad, have you?
Yes. But we'll be stopping regularly. It'll be a nice sort of gentle pace, and we'll stop and admire the scenery and the sights and historic things in Canterbury.
So is your dad going to be the leader for that in the truest sense? Is he going to stop and point things out?
Yes. He's already done it with him. Yeah, I think twice he's already done this walk with other people. So
right.
he told me about it, and I said, well, that'd be an absolutely brilliant thing,
Yeah.
the theme for the charity walk. So I did a charity walk for my fundraising last year, the marathon, and that was a countryside walk. But I thought this would be a little bit different.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2.5 miles an hour, that's a lot slower than you do for your marathons.
Oh, yes.
And we don't all have to be super fit to do this then?
No, absolutely not. No, it's going to be, as I say, nice and gentle, and just normal footwear. No need to wear special walking boots or anything like that, but no high heels.
I'll try to remember that.
Good.
And as we're walking through a city, I guess there's plenty of opportunity for liquid refreshments and otherwise.
Yes, yeah, and we may find a nice watering hole to stop at the end.
I would hope so. So when is this taking place?
It's on the 5th of May, which is the bank holiday weekend, and we're going to start at 9:30, so that hopefully we've got most of it out of the way before the town fills up with tourists, so we don't get lost in the crowds.
So we'll be done by midday?
We'll be done by midday, yeah.
Okay, and where does it start?
It starts at the bandstand in the Dane John Gardens.
All right, easy to find, easy to park.
Yes, and I'd suggest that people might want to use the park and ride, of which I think there's now 3 or 4 different places in Canterbury.
There's at least 3 that I know of.
There's the old Dover Road, or New Dover Road, Sturry and Winchy.
Winchy, yeah.
Yeah, so any one of them would get you into very near the start, because the Dane John Gardens is right next to the bus station.
You could even go on the train, actually, couldn't you?
You could, yes, because the Canterbury station is also just on the other side of the Dane John Gardens.
Okay, so no excuses not to get there.
No.
9:30 is not too bad.
Nope.
And then we're set off. Which way are we going?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a surprise. My dad did send me some photographs from one of the previous walks, but I decided I didn't want to look at them because I thought it would be a nice surprise to actually see where he's going to take us, and I didn't want to know too much.
That's quite a fascinating. 36 bridges is something else, isn't it?
Yes, I think one of them goes into a restaurant and out the other side. But I could be wrong. I think that I did see that photo, but yeah, it should be good.
So is it enough just to turn up on the day, or should people pre-register or let you know they're coming?
I think I'd like to have an idea of how many people we're coming, but people can just turn up on the morning. But as I say, being it would be good to know roughly how many to expect. But we will be starting fairly promptly, so what we're suggesting is that people arrive by around 9:15, so that we can start promptly at 9:30. It's £5 per person.
Okay.
And obviously those funds go to the Stroke Association to support my fundraising efforts for the London Marathon.
Right, okay. And so it's not like 10p a bridge or something like that.
Hey, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay, so as you say, you're raising funds for the Stroke Association.
Yes.
And that's all going extremely well. You did £1,000 on the race night.
That's right.
Presumably you've been getting sponsored for the marathon too.
Yes, I've also been doing a sweepstake on my finish time,
right.
Which is £1 a go, or 6 goes for £5, so people can basically put their name against a minute in the region of less than 4.5 hours or more than 6 hours 45, because I'm hoping it's not going to take me any longer than that to do the marathon. So yes, that's filling up fast, and the really nice thing is that hardly anyone has put down over 6 hours yet.
Okay.
But all of the slots between less than 4:45 and I think about 6 hours 5 minutes have all been taken up now. So
okay.
So there are some slots left. And the prize is a bottle of wine and a box of chocolates.
Oh, well.
So,
which you'll deserve when you finish.
Yeah, so I'll be obviously announcing the winner of that when I finish, depending on what time I finish in.
Yeah.
So
this is all through your website. Can you remind us?
Yes, my website is www.clairejjones.co.uk, or you can visit my Just Giving website, and the details are also on there, which is justgiving.com/Claire-J-Jones, and that's Claire with an I.
Claire with an I, yes.
The other thing that I've been raising money is just general sponsorship, really, and I was very pleased that on Saturday just gone I hit my fundraising target of £2,000.
Tremendous, so, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm now up to 2,042, and I just want to keep going.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that the walk may bring in another £100 to £200. And so there's an outside chance that I could yet hit £2,500 before
nice
my
target.
fundraising is finished.
That's a lovely target to get to.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So, and again, if people want to do the walk but can't because it's a bank holiday, they can just make a donation through the websites.
They can indeed, yes.
And you've chosen the Stroke Association for very personal family reasons, haven't you?
Yes, that's right, yes. My grandmother had a stroke in 2010, very bad one. Lucky to survive it, really, and she's been left permanently disabled and is living in a nursing home in Guildford, and just basically, trying to cope with how, the impact that it's had on her.
And is she making a recovery, or is she stabilised?
She's stabilised, but she's never going to be how she was before she had the stroke. She's permanently disabled down her left side, needs round-the-clock care, and will do for the rest of her life, unfortunately.
Yeah. So she's able to sort of participate slightly in what you're doing, not from running the miles, but enjoying watching you train and prepare for this, is she?
Yes, I mean, I've been sharing with her all the various newspaper clippings and things like that, and photographs, and so she's very, very pleased about what I'm doing, and actually she got a bit tearful when I showed her the newspaper article from the race night, which had her photograph in it.
So, of course, yeah. Yeah,
she was very pleased about that, and I think it kind of helps, I think, her that she's not, what happened to her wasn't in vain, that others are benefiting from the funding that I can raise in her honour, so it's just...
And she's not on her own?
No.
And she'll be able to watch you on telly?
I hope so, yes. I'm hoping that my mum's going to remind the nursing home that it's on, and I think she'll be very proud to tell all the other residents that her granddaughter's in there somewhere.
Well, I was going to say, is there anything, you're not doing anything daft like running in a rhino costume or anything like that?
No, but I am wearing my Stroke Association running vest, which is blue with luminous green stripes down the sides, and white writing the Stroke Association logo, and a multicoloured tutu.
Thank goodness you said tutu.
But I'm just thinking of the finishing touches to put to my outfit at the moment. So
yeah.
I'm determined that I may get spotted, because I managed to get on the TV on Tower Bridge last year.
Oh, did you?
I'm going to try very hard to do the same again.
So you want a former Blue Peter presenter to collar you and interview you?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Right. And then my strategy is to try and get close to the silliest dressed person I can find, coming up to Tower Bridge, and just stick with them over the bridge. I've managed to there's a London red bus carried by 2 people last year, and I managed to get behind them. That's how I got on the telly.
That's how you get noticed. Okay.
That's it.
All right, okay. So you're going to let us know how you got on?
I certainly will, yes.
Okay, well, hopefully I'll catch up with you on the 5th of May.
Excellent.
So it's Saturday, Bank Holiday Saturday, May the 5th,
Yeah.
9:15.
Yeah.
Dane John Gardens, Canterbury.
Yeah.
36 bridges. I think it's got to be worth it just to find out where these 36 bridges are, isn't it?
Absolutely, and let's hope the weather's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck with the marathon as well.
Thank you.